are you guys doing today? How you guys doing today? Doing a little bit of leaning and rocking, getting comfortable on this bench. Great workout today. Been enjoying this opportunity to have a day off. Today, gonna keep it short and sweet. Gonna show some recognition to the special teams, and we're gonna do the top five punters and top five field goal place kickers. A lot of these guys, some of them did double roles. Some of them were punters and kickers. Some of them kicked field goals and kickoffs. So we're going to honor them, and I'm going to show them some love and show them some respect today. So I'm going to start this off real quick. We'll just get into it. My number five punter of all time is Kason Beatty. Kason Beatty. That's my number five punter. My number four is Keith Cartrell. My number three is Logan Tyler. Number two is one of my all-time favorite punters, Scott Player. And number one punter of all time in FSU history is Ron Stark. Now we move right along into the field goal kickers. A lot of you guys are very familiar with some of these names. Some of you may have forgot them, but I'm going to start off with number five, Gary Sismasha and Xavier. Ooh, oh God, that tongue went down wrong. Sometimes that happens. I can't even pronounce his last name. I know it, but I can't pronounce it, so I'm not gonna say his name. But he had the wide left in 2002 against the Miami Hurricanes. He still was a great um, field goal kicker. Still did a tremendous job for us. At number four, Scott Bentley and Graham Gano. Graham Gano still in the NFL. Tremendous kicker. Graham Gano did punts and kicks. Very accurate kicker, very good punter. Now I know a lot of people will take issue with this, but we're going to have Robert Aguayo, not Ricky. Robert Aguayo at number three, and I'm going to have Dustin Hopkins at number two. So obviously we know who's number one. I think a lot of people will probably tend, the younger Noel fans will probably like Aguayo a little better, but I think the all-time great Sebastian Janikowski, who will be a Hall of Famer, along with Antonio Cromartie and, ooh, excuse me, and Anquan Bolden. We'll get three more, but he definitely will be a Hall of Famer as a kicker. And I just think his body of work, little tidbit, Grammatica actually played at Florida State and transferred before Janikowski got there. So it's just something, a little tidbit. But if you look at the body of work of Janikowski, I think it's by far one of the marks of greatness on his career. And I really think the 2000 team probably would have beat Miami and maybe would have won a national championship if he stayed his senior year. I really do feel like when you have that field goal in your back pocket, your offense flowed differently. I think 2000, the offense was under pressure to score or to get inside the 20-yard line because of the inconsistent field goal play. So I think that played a factor in the 2000 and definitely in the Miami game going down 17 to nothing and really struggling against Oklahoma in the Orange Bowl. But other than that, I think his body work is good. Obviously, everybody liked Aguayo in college. I'm more of a Graham Gano and Janikowski guy. But the kickers need a little love, punters need a little love, and we had some great ones that did not only were great in college, but also were great in the NFL. And you can't take nothing away from them. Again, this is just my opinion, but love the kickers, love what they bring to the table, and you can have a great defense, you can have a great offense, but in 2000, if you don't have your special teams sold up, it could expose you, and expose Florida State two times, and probably cost them a back-to-back national championship season. I got some things working on in the future. I'm gonna start doing a series where I'm going to break down the top five units in each position group of all time. And I think people may say, what do you mean by that? I give you an example. I think the 2013 defensive back group is a top five group of all time in FSU history, along with 99, along with the 88 defense. So break down that group. I'll give you another example. I think as far as a linebacker core goes, a unit, I think the 2004 linebacker core is just as good as the 98 or the 2000 linebacker core. 99 are just as good as the 96 linebacker core, are just as good as the 84 linebacker core, are just as good as the 78 linebacker core. So I'm going to give you some different eras, different years, and I'm going to take into account the players, the depth, and just give you some different groups to put out there, just how good Florida State used to be. Right now, the future does look bright. Still not a big Mike Norvell guy, but he is trying to turn this thing around and get it going. But I think sometimes for the newer fans, or maybe some of the older fans, we tend to forget some of the history, the pageantry, and some of the excitement that the program generates. So I'm just going to be doing some more series on that. And again, like I say, if you get a chance, tap that like button, double tap it for me. And I enjoy doing this. Obviously, I don't have a massive, huge, multi-million-dollar following, but it's just me. I enjoy looking up different tidbits and different information to share, and I enjoy putting together some quality videos. So I got a few more things in the work now. I'm going to turn my attention to the all-time defensive side, and I'll hopefully have the top 10 defensive linemen of all time in FSU history, and that will encompass tackles, nose guard, and defensive ends. And we had some pretty good ones. Had some pretty good ones get drafted pretty high. Had some that kind of tilted off towards the end of their career, but overall we had some good ones. So be on the lookout for that. Also coming soon, we will be doing the PlayStation 5 and the new Xbox giveaway soon. So y'all stay tuned for that. Y'all have a blessed day. Hope y'all have a wonderful day tomorrow. Thank you.